up your YouTube, search for Stukeley Meadows, watch on your big screen.
Or another device if you're at home.
Get yourself comfy, this could take a while. What a happy scene. Something new every day for your long-term memory. This is so exciting, it is nearly time for a Stukeley assembly. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome to Monday. For each other we, every day we, to improve we, together we will. Every single Stukeley day we focus on. Our Stukeley motto is, our Stukeley curriculum is, our Stukeley plan for home learning is. 4 words that make the magic happen. Yes, they do. Right, everyone, it's Monday. It's our first day back after half term. We've all had 9 days away from school. You'll be able to talk about them in a moment, but I hope you've all had a happy time. I hope you had a safe time. It's really, really important that if anything's happened, if anything went wrong, if anything's made you feel sad, if anything is hurting your head or making you unhappy, please find an adult today and talk to them. We've got a Stukeley Safety Week coming up where we'll do loads more reminders about what you can do if you don't feel safe or happy. But especially today, first day back, please talk to someone if you need to. And that's the same for adults. Adult staff, if you haven't had a good week, if you've not had a positive week, please find somebody to talk to. Okay, we haven't had an assembly in a while, a few days, so let's get our learning behaviours right. I want you slanting, every single one of you slanting. I'd like you all sitting up, I'd like you listening, I'd like you ready to ask or answer questions. I want you to note your resources. You'll need your learning logs today and a pencil or a pen, and I'd like to track the speaker. I am the speaker. Please focus and listen, and here we go. Okay, so we've talked a bit about half term. We've got our usual Monday activities lined up. We're going to start off with the Big 4, the Stukeley Big 4. I'd like you to get your learning logs out. Most of you are going to write these down. Some of you will just chat about them. I'd like you to write down something you worked hard on last week. Now it was half term. You weren't in school. Think about something you worked hard on. Write it down, please. Think about a time that you were kind. Try and be specific, please. Think of an exact time where you showed kindness. Work hard, be kind. Give thanks. Write down something you're thankful for. Write down something you did that you're really pleased you got to do or that you're happy that you did. And then the last one, share thoughts. We've already talked about this. If something's worried you last week, if something's come up and you just want to share it, jot it down and definitely speak to somebody else too. Okay, pause the vid, get cracking. Okay, fantastic. Right, we're now going to talk about this week's curriculum. Before we have our curriculum music and I share with you what each year group are doing, can I just remind you that slanting is our school learning behaviour reminder. You should be sitting up, listening, asking, answering questions, noting resources and tracking speaker at all times in your learning. You should all be doing that. The other reminder I've got is about good manners. Is about work hard and be kindness, the kind bit. So hope you remember pads. I want to hear loads of please and thank yous starting today. I want to hear about people apologising because without a reminder. So think about when you've done something and an apology is appropriate. Door etiquette. I want to see people holding doors. I want to see people opening doors, and I want to see people waiting for other people to come past. And finally, salutations. I want to hear people saying good morning or good afternoon. I want to hear people greet each other. That's what I want. Okay, let's look at this week's curriculum. Okay, haven't got time to muck about on this because the creative challenge is an absolute beast this week. Right, first of all, at foundation stage, you're revising all of your phase 2 and phase 3 sounds. You're going to go phonics mad this week. You're looking at 3D shapes and counting above 10 in your maths, and you're looking at plants and growing plants in your science, and different types of farm as well. That's really interesting. Something you're going to start working really hard on from today: handwriting, listening, and really good manners at lunchtime. I hear a lot of children in foundation are forgetting their please and thank yous. Come on, year 1, you're looking at stories by the same author this week. You're learning about length and height in your maths, and you're talking about a guy called Marco Polo. I've heard that name, but I don't know much about him. Year 2, you're starting a brand new text in your English. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I know you're going to love it. In maths, you're looking at statistics and looking at tally charts. In your science, you're finishing up your habitats learning, and you're going to be exploring wax in your art. Something what you ought to be working hard on from now is washing hands quietly when going to lunch or snack. I think we've had a lot of reminders on that one. Year 2. Year 3, Beowulf is your English unit, and that is a year 3 classic. You're looking at statistics also in your maths this week. You're looking at the artist Georgia O'Keeffe in your sessions there, and you're looking at photosynthesis in your science. Being quiet and respectful in the classroom, that's a big reminder from the start. Year 3 should be slanting, should be on it. Year 4, you're going to be writing a persuasive letter based on lots of good work that you did last half term. You're looking at equivalent fractions in your maths year 4. In history, you're looking at Danelaw and the Viking invasion. I mean, what's not to love about that? And then you're looking at prepositions in your French. Again, year 4 staff are looking at your movements in and around school. Are they Stukeley silent? They should be. Year 5, you're doing a recount in your English about space travel. You're looking at adding and subtracting fractions with different denominators. You're looking at plant life cycles in your science this week, and you're looking at watercolour techniques in your art. Something you still need to practice across the whole of the year group: tracking the speaker consistently. Always tracking the speaker, really important. Year 6, I've got a massive apology. Your information about your curriculum is actually on my phone right now, and my phone's there, I haven't taken it off. So year 6, just spend please 2 minutes. Mrs. Campbell, Mrs. Peake, Miss Barry, they'll explain to you what you're doing this week. Ask them questions, they love that. Right, home learning. Quick reminder for all of you: read, write, quiz, spell, calculate. You should all be reading 5 times a week and writing in your learning logs. We're not going to do a learning log check now, but that will be happening every Monday starting next week. Quizzing. Today, I'm hopefully going to bring around information about all the quizzes that you have done last half term. Now, even those of you that are reading level 6, level 7, you should have got a couple of quizzes in really last half term. If you're reading level 2, level 3, I mean, we should be at least 20 quizzes last half term, more. Spelling. Spelling's come home. Please have a go at learning them at home, and phonics if you're in foundation year 1. And finally, calculate. Get on your numbots and rock stars. Every week that goes by, I realise more and more how important they are. I always said they're important. Now I know they're important. Okay, that's home learning. It's time for creative challenge. It was always going to be the best one by a mile. It was always going to be the best one, always. And it is. It's a cracker. It's your pet portraits, and this is about 6 minutes long. So sit and get prepared to see just loads of great creativeness. Creativity. Can't even say it. Here we go.
I'll be there.
What a brilliant video. Thanks to Mrs. Page. It took a long time to put that together. Thank you to everyone who contributed. Another creative challenge is out. Get on it, Stukeley Meadows. Right, let's finish with some birthdays. Hey, 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 it's time to say we've got a Stukeley birthday. Hey, 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 it's time to say we've got a Stukeley birthday. Oh, come on! Happy birthday to James, JK and Sophia, both in year 6. Have a good day, both of you. I'm sure you celebrate over half term. You're with your friends today. Have a great time. Happy birthday. Your last birthday with us at Stukeley. Brilliant. Right, let's finish with everyday knowledge for you. And we are learning to remember things worth remembering. Learning to remember things worth remembering. Learning to remember things worth remembering. Everyday knowledge for you. And we are learning to remember things worth remembering. Learning to remember things worth remembering. Learning to remember things worth remembering. Everyday knowledge for you. Whoa, everyday knowledge for you. Hi everyone, we've had quite a bit of time away. That's good for your memory. Because what's happened is, all of that everyday knowledge that you've been learning, everything that you've been keeping in your working memory, it's kind of moved around a little bit. And some of it's got hidden, some of it's got stuck in your long-term memory, and some of it's kind of just hiding there. So now I'm going to bring all of that knowledge back into your working memory. This is a good way of helping to remember things, is by constantly retrieving them, and we've given it a bit of a break, and this is good. I promise you it's good for your memory. Right, we're going to have some music, we're going to have some science, we're going to have some art, and we're going to have some history. I'm going to mash them all up, because that is what I do. Let's start off with some elements for the periodic table. You know that an element is the smallest, most basic part of everything around us. Some very, very, very clever scientists put them into a periodic table. Oh, there it is. Lovely. Let's practice what some of them are. What about this one? That's right. C is for carbon. Here's another one. That's right. Oxygen. Bit of history. Okay. In which year was the Great Fire of London? 1666, that's correct. Oh, I love this music. You know it's one of my childhood favourites. Oh, it's a beautiful piece of music. Here's the composer. Can you remember his name? That's right, Antonin Dvorak. I mean, fantastic composer. Can you remember the name of the piece of music? That's right, New World Symphony. Fantastic. Okay then, in which year did England men win the Football World Cup? 1966, that's right. They beat West Germany in the final at Wembley, 4-2. Hat-trick from Jeff Hurst. Okay, oh, tell you what, masterpiece. This is a great piece of art. I need the artist and then the name of the masterpiece. That's right, Edvard Munch's The Scream. Here's another one. I need the artist and the name of the masterpiece. That's right, it's Loon Coonan and it's Bush Tucker. Here's one more. Oh, this is a really, really famous piece. Artist and the name of the masterpiece. That's right, Leonardo da Vinci, and it is Mona Lisa. Brilliant. Okay then. Oh, periodic table. What about this element? That's right, it's neon. One more. Oh, don't mind if I do. What about that one? Helium. Correct. In which year was Charles Dickens born? That's right. 1812. Okay, oh, another bar. This is you know, I call it the angry stompy piece of music. It's from The Apprentice. Who's the composer though? That's right, Sergei Prokofiev, there he is, Russian composer, brilliant musician, and what's that piece of music called? That's right, Dance of the Nights from the Romeo and Juliet ballet. Let's finish with one more date. Which year was the Battle of Hastings? That's right, 1066. If you've got a couple of minutes, you might not have. If you've got a couple of minutes, can you now think about any everyday knowledge that I didn't put in this video? Which pieces of art didn't I include? Which elements didn't I include? Which music didn't I include? And which dates didn't I include? There we go. See you next time. It's great to be back.